reflect back on the past year and see what are 4 things that I really needed to work on, and then it dawned on me that I am a complete mess. And I think we're all a complete mess to some aspects, maybe not complete, but we all have a lot of things that we need to work on. And so I chose 4 things that I think would make me a better person, a better leader, a better friend, and a better sister, and a better student. So these are my 4 words. But first I'm going to start off with a quote that has to do kind of with changing and being a better person. And it says, to exist is to change is to mature is to go on creating oneself endlessly. And I don't think we can ever reach the perfect person and be the perfect at everything. Like, I'm never going to get all 100s, and I'm never going to be athletic. Really, like, we can't reach perfect. So I think changing is maturing, and I really like this book. So my first word, and the first thing that I really want to work on this year, is to be more optimistic and positive. And this quote is very optimistic. Think of all the beauty still left around you and be happy. And Anne Frank lived in an attic. It's not like the CEO of Walmart saying that, or else I wouldn't really care. So I really like Anne Frank, and I love her book, and I love how she basically is like super optimistic, and I think that a lot of people look up to her for that, and I want people to look up to me for being positive and optimistic. Other reasons why I want to be more optimistic and positive: you live longer, less risk of heart disease, you know, it makes you a better person and more effective. It doesn't let you be not confident, and it helps make others positive, and it kind of draws people to you, and so it makes you happier and healthier, and just you get better friends. The next thing is I want to be more honest with others and myself. And this is like, what's his name? I don't even remember.
Trock.
Trock. And so he has the angel and the devil. So I want to be really honest with myself and others. And I don't think I'm a liar. I don't think my parents raised me to a high standard to where they found out if I lied. And I got in a lot of trouble. So they raised me really well not to do that. But I think I'm really guilty of it. I lie to myself a lot. Like, I won't check my bank account or grades. I'm like, oh, I'm sure it's okay. But it's not okay. I have $5 in the bank and C's. So I think I just need to work a lot this year on being honest with myself and facing things that I don't want to face. And I think it'll help out a lot. I want people to know me as honest. Honesty makes a real leader. If we look at all the leaders in the world, a lot of them are honest, and that's what we like about them. That's why a lot of people hate government or hate, I don't know, Kim Jong-il. Or I don't know if he's honest or not, but I think being a leader means you have to be honest. The next thing is confident. To wish you were someone else is to waste the person you are. And Regina George, I don't know, whenever I think of confidence, I think of her, even though she wasn't a very good person in Mean Girls. But I think a lot of us, especially me, struggle with being who we are and wanting to compare it to each other. And I'm horrible at that. And this year, I'm making a promise to myself to be comfortable with who I am, because you can't work on yourself if you're constantly comparing yourself to other people. The next thing is, this is psychologist Albert Bandura's process for developing confidence, and the way that I found this online in an article, and they compared it to public speaking, which is kind of what I'm doing now, having speeches. And the first thing is master your experiences. So if you're successful at a speech before, and I think doing a lot of speeches, or whatever you're doing in life, whatever you're trying to be more successful at, the more you do it, the better you get, and the more confident you feel. And the next one is vicarious learning. So when other people do it, so y'all are learning, hopefully, from me doing a speech, and that builds confidence. And the next one is modeling behavior. So if you see someone, like the ISM2 students, like Deborah and Bay, we look up to them and see what they do really well because they have more experience. And that gives us more confidence. And social persuasion, so encouragement, which I know a lot of us are very encouraging in this class, and we do 2 good things or 2 bad things, and that builds confidence too. The next one, and the most important one, is loving. And the first picture, that's when I went to the Bronx this summer, and the whole week